Good morning to the grind, man. Good morning to the grind. Another blessed day. Man, he woke us up. He woke you up. He woke me up. He woke us up. We get a new opportunity to put the best foot forward, man, do the best with it. That's a blessing. So let's be grateful, first of all, for a new day. This is the Grindology101 virtual podcast. I'm KeJohnna Owens, each and every day, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I look forward to bringing encouragement, man, excitement, some kind of empowerment, personal drive, commitment, that little push, to get that early momentum on the day. I believe that if you can grab momentum early, it could propel you. It will propel you through the day. And the earlier you grasp it, the more of it you can sustain throughout the day. So get up and get it early in the morning. My man out there on the grind. Great morning to the grind to you too, sir. Now this morning, a special morning, man. This is the DNA version, if you will, special episode of DNA of the Grind, father-son episode. My amazing father, Mr. Roscoe Owens, I call him the ambassador, the mayor, the president. Man, he's been committed to a community and impact and helping people for as long as I could know and remember. Amazing leader. Mentor, coach, dad, disciplinarian, and all those other things right there. So salute and flowers, while we're alive and blessed to receive them. So today I get to share a little bit about what it's like to have an internal drive, a push from coaches, mentors, people in your community, people in your network that are living or doing or being a certain way that you want to live, do, or be. And my dad was an exact example of that and still is out there on the grind. So salute to you out there, sir. And again, a shout out to my brothers and sisters of success worldwide. I'm Planet Marketing Brothers and Sisters of Success. Man, we're doing the thing. I'm excited to be a part of this amazing culture of success and support of each other, where you're in business for yourself but not by yourself. And I believe that when you have that kind of commitment, man, that kind of drive, and you connect that kind of synergy to each other, it's inevitable that you achieve whatever your personal goals are. So again, salute to my brothers and sisters of success out there. We don't have Mr. Roscoe Owens in the studio at this time. The DNA of the grind has not been able to get some of those technical difficulties, so don't mind that. Guess what? I got an amazing interview that he and I got to be a part of. But before we get to that, I'm going to share with you, why you got to get up and get it anyway. Why do you do what you do? Why do you want what you want in life? What is it that you want in life? And why is it worth the commitment, the pain, the sacrifice, the missing parties, the missing birthdays, the being ridiculed or made fun of or doubted or facing loss and losing and failure and everything else? Why not go for what's comfortable, like what they say we should do as society? Get the good job, get the good grades, or get the good grades to get the good job, to retire on 40% of what you needed 100% of while you earned it. That's kind of a crazy blueprint if you think about it. So let's share, whatever it is for you, the grind is all you got to do. I like that. Whatever it is for you, the grind is all about you. So let's share right now. Some of the things that you got to do for yourself. You got to get up. You got to get it. You got to make it happen. And that's the only thing that's going to work anyway. Stand by.
One of the biggest contradictions of massive success is when people go to their moms, their dads, their brother, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend. They say, listen, one day the world's going to know who I am. One day I will have a Ferrari, the Lambo, the Rolls, the Bentley, the big house, the cars, the backyard with the big swimming pool and an elevator. I'm going to put the biggest parties. I'm going to be a millionaire one day. Yet, instead of staying at the office on Friday night, you call your friends and you go party. Instead of waking up Saturday morning to go to the gym, you sleep until 10 o'clock. Instead of reading the book on Sundays, you kick back and watch movies all day long. The reality is very simple. Those who win big, they do 4 things right. They sleep, sweat, grind, repeat. And they do it over and over and over again until their dreams become a reality.
If you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness.
You gotta have the mentality to show up every fucking day of your life, no matter what life throws at you. It's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life, prepared for fucking battle. I don't care what you're going through, what life's throwing at you. It's your responsibility to find your new 100%.
You still must grind. I fail at most things I do, but still I grind. I don't want to do half the shit I do, but still I grind. And that one day, you see me on a dark alley, run at 1 o'clock in the morning, know one thing, I was grinding.
Every single day when you wake up, you got 2 options. You can look at the clock and hit the snooze. You can look at that snooze button, boom. You can hit the snooze button and go back to bed and dream about what you want to have. Or you can look at that snooze button, kick that clock and get up and go pursue your dreams.
You need to walk through the mud and life, guys, if you ever want to get to the higher ground. The higher ground is where you look in the mirror and you have respect, and you went through the work, sweat equity at all. And the end product is something you travel, a legacy of life that you put your signature to, that means something. You're not speaking hollow words. You're backing those motherfuckers up with that.
That's what lions do. Lions don't give up. Lions don't quit. Lions hunt. That's what we do for a living.
I still grind. I love the grind. If you're competing in one of my businesses, I'm going to kick your ass because I'm going to outgrind you.
You have to be willing to work in places people don't see.
While the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working.
There's a motherfucker out there who wants what you have, who wants the position you are, who wants the job you have, who wants the wife that you have, or the husband. There's someone out there hungry and wants everything you can have. So make that a motivation for you.
And mental toughness says, not only do I climb that doggone mountain, I enjoy climbing the mountain. I get a kick out the mountain. I get a kick out the weights. I get a kick out of fatigue. I get a kick out of the grind. I get a kick out of it. You take advantage of this opportunity. You let everything else go. You eat different. You study different. You practice different. We don't have forever. Let's not act like it. We're all going to die. And so I don't act like I'm going to live forever. So every opportunity I get, I murder it. Process driven. I love it. I'm about that life. I get up every morning at 3 o'clock. When I want to get up, when I don't. When I feel like it and I don't feel like, why? Because I'm process driven. I'm not feelings driven. Champions are not feeling driven. Champions don't get up when they want to. And if we're going to be champions, process driven. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done.
I just like what he said. He said when the other guy is sleeping, he's working. When the other guy is eating, he's working. When the other guy is chilling, he's working. You know, it's not about the other guy. It's really what you got to get in the mind. It's not about anybody or anything else besides the goals that we've set for ourselves. Man, I don't get up in the morning because the other person or competitive or someone else. I get up in the morning early to get it because, first of all, I'm blessed to do so. See, that's the first thing. You get up and be blessed to be able to get up. And so what do you want out of the day? We get a chance to prescribe our own prescription. I prescribe myself to success. I prescribe myself to the work that it takes. I take the no, I'll take the pain, I take the frustration, I deal with it. You know why? I deal with it because I got a board right here. You know, it says, remember your why. Remember your why. So as you remember your why, you know, God, family, wife, significance is in the center. You know, a significant life, something that says you came this way. What about a pass through that sometime nobody remembers us? You know, we know scenarios of the same. You know, you got seem like so many friends alive, but when you go, you know, people don't even remember. You know what makes people remember? That you bring something to the world so significant that they can't forget. You know, and that's the kind of drive that it may not be a certain thing. It may just be an impact that you bring. It may be just the difference that you make, the commitment that you show for yourself, to change that you bring into others, not only in yourself. So when we evolve, and I think I think change is more evolution than actual change, as it's a process. So you evolve from this to this to that to that to on and on. And somewhere in there, we find comfortability. I think, you know, comfortability puts you in a position that says, okay, I got enough. I'm at a level. You know, I don't need to push myself anymore. I'm good. You hear that all the time, right? I'm good. Let's stay there. I'm good. So grind. I'm good. How could you be good when maybe your family's not good? How could you be good when your house is not in order? How could we be good when things are to be done? You know what I mean? So that's personal though. That's personal because you know you ever watch Hoarders? You could look at Hoarders just to show in itself and see that they found a way to be good in an environment that you can't. Who could be good in that environment where you barely have enough space to get to the kitchen, or you know, you've seen Hoarders, so you know what that's like. What about how do they find comfort in that? So people can find comfort anywhere if you allow for comfort to overtake you. So we ain't allowing no comfort to take over nothing. We got to put some work in, because if we want to get somewhere, if you're here today, that means you got somewhere to go for tomorrow. And without further ado, if you will, I'm going to share, you know, my father and I. This is the DNA of the Grind episode, father and son. In respect of my amazing dad, I'm going to play an interview that I had an opportunity to record with my father and I, talking about profits being better than wages. This is the kind of upbringing I was in, watching a man take care of his family, be committed to his family, make a difference in his community, help people all over the place. As a son, you know, growing up to your own manhood, it's a rite of passage, and that rite of passage has been an amazing journey. So for being out there with dads alive, flowers, brothers, flowers now, and be prepared, you know, to get some things accomplished so that we can do some things that we want to do. And it's an honor to be able to do it together. So without further ado, me and my main man, DNA of the Grind, Mr. Roscoe Lee Owens, Profits Over Wages.
Profits are better than wages. Once I understood that, I got rich. Profits are better than wages. Nobody taught me that in high school. I went to college for a year and a half. I never heard it. I'm 25 and broke. I'm not destitute. I'm broke. Too much month at the end of the money is broke. And I finally hear this philosophy. Profits are better than wages. Now here's the phrase that goes with it. Wages make you a living, which is fine. Profits make you a fortune, which is super fine.
Great afternoon, great morning, great evening, whatever time it may be that you get an opportunity to see this video. Man, profits are better than wages. My name is KeJohnna Owens. I'm a proponent of home-based business ownership. I'm a proponent of network marketing. And I believe that if you have the passion, the tenacity, the hunger to go to work, to earn a wage on Friday, every other Friday, every once a month, whatever that might be, and you apply the best of yourself, you apply to all of yourself to achieve, to ascend, to get those raises, to get those bonuses, for them, transition that mindset from wages to profits, life-changing information, life-changing platform, life-changing drive. To talk about that today, I have an amazing young man on me today. He has been one of the most prominent voices in my life, the DNA, as I call it, of the grind. Mr. Roscoe Lee Owens, 40, 50 years out in the field, taking care of his family, taking care of his business, and making sure that he is in position to get the profits better over what somebody can pay you. Good afternoon. Good morning, sir. What's going on with you, my man?
Understanding our value. And I thank you so much. That was a great introduction. The understanding of Brother Jim Rowan in a tape that was many years ago, which means the same thing now, is awesome. And what a great way to start the program. Thank you.
Absolutely. Mr. Jim Rowan, one of the best to ever do it. You've heard it said many, many times before, profits over wages, profits versus wages, profits better than wages. Well, what it simply says is if you're willing to do the work, you should earn the lion's share of the profits. That's basically what it's saying. We can write our own paychecks if we put the energy and the effort into it and connect with the right platforms. And sir, you've been out in the field, home-based business owner. You've been an entrepreneur. You've been with chambers of commerce. You've been in insurance and legacy life establishment industry for decades. What prompted you to say that, you know what, I know they can write me a check for X per week, but I'm worth this per minute? What kind of mindset does that take?
It tells you to look at yourself and understand your value. Once you understand your value, they cannot place, or if they do place a certain amount per hour as you are working your hourly wage for the amount of money, then you need to be sure that it fits your value. Your value system in terms of who you are, in terms of the opportunity to progress, do personal development. There's one thing that I learned too. A lot of people think about professionals, but amateurs built the Ark. Experts built the Titanic. Let that sink.
The concept right there, sir. What I like to look at that is, get started. We hear in the industry of direct sales, network marketing, referral marketing, they have all kind of terms for it. I think that people don't want to charge forward to embrace what the industry truly is: network marketing, marketing to your network, allowing your friends, your family, your business associates, your colleagues, the people that you meet, know what you do, that you offer a service or a product that they use anyway. It just makes sense. We do it all the time. You found a way to do it and make an income doing it, and you found a way to do it, making an income do it, meant by helping other people earn an income doing it as well. How gratifying is that?
The more people you help, the more you help yourself. That is a concept, because you see, we're as unique as a snowflake, but we're also as common as a blade of grass. So we have to understand how we fit into our system. And when you understand that the system is the solution, you find a system that does a lot of things. It brings you gratification. It gives you a purpose, because you have your purpose, but you found a system that would allow you to do that. There's a process in that system. There's patience within that. And you know what? The main thing in all of it is persistence. That's what I want to say.
Passion, purpose, persistence. Amazing. Now we apply those things at work. I like to ask a question. Shaquille O'Neal got one of the biggest contracts I had ever seen at the top. $220 million 10-year contract, unheard of, at the time. And I was introduced to some other ways of thinking. And someone asked me, would I rather write the $220 million check that cashes or cash the $220 million check that cashes? I think I'd rather write the check, because if you can write the check, meaning that there's a benefit far exceeding the $220 million that's coming to you for profits. Speak on that, sir. You know, putting ourselves in position to write the check instead of look for it.
You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you exactly how you can write the check. You develop a system and you continue to put it out there by branding. So if we can look at what Success Express is doing with the VAST program, we will understand how the tentacles reach people and understand how to develop a system that will help brand other businesses, because our business is to cultivate more business for businesses.
That's amazing. And that's exactly it. And as we get into that part, let's share a little bit about what we do with that project, that program, and how impactful it can be for businesses to have access to putting their business in hyperdrive. Absolutely. If you're looking forward to promoting who you are, what you do, and let's get together. This is what we do. This is the VAST. Hi, my name is KeJohnna Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, VASP, Virtual Assistant Support Program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level. Oh, yeah. DNA the grind, Mr. Roscoe Leon's. And I don't know, you know, when you have a father like that, you know, salute, sir. You know, I got to say, you know, one of the things that any kind of way that I am, I got to give a credit as well to the push. You know, we get coaches and mentors and people we aspire to follow, to, you know, emulate. You know, developing to Steve Harvey, man, my guy. You know, again, Steve Harvey got it on every day, brother. Salute to you, sir. Now, to have a leader, a mentor, a coach, you know, they push you past what you think you could do, what you think you can accomplish, what you think you could be, because we have a barrier, if you will. You know, I did enough. You know, my dad didn't. It was hey, it wasn't enough, right? I would have a sports line. Again, you know, a sports line in basketball. My commitment was, you know, I got the high knee socks to the knee pad. Back in the day with the short shorts. John Mayer High School, salute. They're amazing. 9 put their championship on the wall. Absolutely. Now, you know, but the tenacity for the loose ball, for the things that maybe others weren't willing to do, man. My dad was a part of that, because I could have a line that said 6 rebounds, 4 steals, 3 blocks, 4 or 5 assists, and a number of different tip balls and different, you know, man, confused, held my man to less than his average all of that. Is just the defensive tenacity, because that's what the team needed. See, at home though, when I felt like, I had done enough at practice, that wasn't enough. My dad put up a basketball rim in the backyard because he said, if you're going to do it, do it. If you're not going to do it, don't do it. But if you're going to do it, do it. And which comes from the same quote from the amazing Mr. Schamberger, Pasadena, California. Salute to you, sir, man. Rest in peace, man. If you're going to do it, do it. If you're not going to do it, don't do it. But if you're going to do it, do it. And that kind of deal, shooting free throws in the backyard in the rain, dribbling the ball with my left hand to school, missed the layup in the game, made, some other great plays, but I missed the layup. That's the focus. What can you do better? What can you do that will make you better in increments? See, the tenacity to get up and make a call, to send an email, to be at work a little bit early. It all is a part of that embodiment. And this is what this whole deal is about. This is why I partner with people that have a personal, already self-motivated drive that we could take something that inspires us to be better and apply what's internal, and I love being around the alpha males. See, the alphas in us, one thing is the ego for men. We got the ego. Women, as they would say, is ego for men. What is the term? I'm trying to think of the term for emotion, for women, so to speak. I don't want to create an influx of right. But ego. We come in and we know who we are. And that's the strongest point of life to know who you are, what you do, and what you bring. So I resonate with that, and I look to connect with men on a mission to make a difference, and that comes from having a village. And I grew up in a village time, where you were required to hold yourself to a certain standard. Even if you were doing wrong, you still were required to do wrong right. That's another whole topic, right? You still have respect. You still, yes, ma'am. You're out there late. Yes, ma'am. You Roscoe Lee Owens' son? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I think it's time to get home. What are you doing over here? Well, yes, sir. Right? You weren't supposed to be over those kind of things. But the DNA that mentors, coaches, leaders, if it's not a father, it's a figure that's an icon, if you will, to say, you know what, I could do a thing in my life that someone else has done, and they're willing to push me past what I think I could do. See, running in the backyard on my own after and before practice gave me the ability to outrun everybody at practice. That's how I started on a team that I wasn't even supposed to make. That's the deal. That's how I come into a company that I may not have the credentials of someone with a reputable professional background, so you say, but to see that they don't come early enough. They don't stay. They don't finish the task. It's a lot of talk and banter. See, when you're that person that brings what it's supposed to be, that's where it's at. If you give it right there, you can just to yourself, I'm that. If you're that, keep on. Please follow, like, subscribe, however that goes, man. This is just a message out there from what I am to what I want to be, to what I believe that we all aspire to accomplish in our lives, whatever that might be for you. And if you got that kind of passion and tenacity to succeed and drive, I want to connect you to some people that are doing that. This is their DNA. Mr. Roscoe Lee Owens, man, out there in front, securing legacies, changing lives, making sure that, whatever you've earned in life, you can maintain for your family moving forward, set your legacy up in place. And again, we got some amazing events coming up This weekend, we got all gas, no brakes. All gas, no brakes. You can text access to 909-668-1698, and we'll get you some information about how you can attend all gas, no brakes this Saturday. We've got 6 time slots available for you to attend. Quick, 30 minutes in and out, Q&A, see what you like, talk about it, moving on. Man, we'd like to talk to you about that right there. It's going to be a really cool time. So this evening, this afternoon, this morning, we've got a couple other podcasts coming up. We got Mary Tribe 55 coming up there at 9 o'clock this morning on the West Coast, 11 o'clock Central Standard Time. And then right behind that, we got the DNA of the Grind. We're going to continue to kind of hit the airwaves today. We've got a suite of different things we're going to do. We're going to keep talking about legacy. So this afternoon or this morning, there again, we will be on the Family, Finance, and Foundation podcast with Mr. Roscoe Owens here, DNA of the Grind once again. And we'll be talking about putting your families in the legacy position to secure a legacy, leaving a will and not a bill. And text access right there to 909-686-1698. We're going to see you on the other side of the grind, man. It's been an amazing day. Get out there and succeed on purpose. Success, love, speed, operate in the spirit of success. And we will see you, man, on the other side. Thank you. Very good. Obedience to your father and coach, as well as self-determination. Absolutely. Great morning to the grind to you. Have an amazing day. You guys get out there and get it, man. Nobody's going to give it to you anyway, so you might as well. It hurts. The thing isn't working. You might as well keep working on it. Grass on the grill grows where the water is sprayed. See you on the other side.